My lord, what's happened to you?
Those bastards. They are poisonous bugs devouring His Imperial Majesty's sacred garden! Oscar! I want you to mobilize our commanders and prepare the troops to engage. We're going to march on Findal!
But sir, I thought you had already assigned that job to Marquis Artline and Marquis Buckwald.
And they're sitting around waiting for the snow to melt. When I give an order, I expect it to be carried out at once. Tell them if they don't want to be annihilated, they'd better cross over the Ruruk Mountains and put this rebellion down by tomorrow!
We just got word. The governor of the Northern Lands has ordered all units to assemble and prepare to move out.
It sounds to me like he's going to try and overwhelm Dormont with a 10,000-man force.
You're right. And once all those troops are... to kill him.
Goku! Son Goku!
Crossing the Ruruk Mountains in winter. He's sending us off to our deaths!
Even if we survive, we won't be in shape to fight.
I can't believe the Duke would let his anger override his common sense.
I think such thoughts are better kept to oneself, Marquis Arclight.
I understand your concern, but really, Buckwald, if he had just waited till spring, we would have an overwhelming advantage in this fight. With respect to Duke Gustav, he may be a great warrior, but he's a terrible leader. The Emperor chose the wrong man when he elevated him to nobility.
Do you know who these Seven Light Faith people are, or where they come from?
Truthfully, I haven't got a clue. They're rumored to be very powerful. We're coming up on the Ruruk checkpoint. Let's rest the horses in the manor.
Everyone, take aim and fire! What's happening?
Can't be. Gunshots.
All units, retreat!
What are you doing?
The Ruruk checkpoint is fallen. It's under enemy occupation. We run or be killed. We're being slaughtered. How many guns do those rebels have?
Of course. Arclight acted quickly, just as I expected.
All right, let's chase them down, everyone! It's a straight line from here to Buckwald!
Lord Arclight! This isn't working! Our rear guard's being obliterated! What do we do?
The only thing we can do at this point. Tell the men I was killed in the opening attack.
But, sir, if I do that, some units will surrender!
That's the idea. It will convince them they think they can wipe us out. So they're willing to abandon the advantageous position they held at the checkpoint.
What's your plan?
We'll pretend to be fleeing in panic and eventually lure them into the open fields. You go on ahead of us. Meet up with the squads in the second wave and prepare them for a counterattack.
Yes, sir! As you command!
troops.
Cavalry! Show them your power!
Their weapons are useless against us.
Victory is within our grasp!
You're going to be our first line of defense against the Imperial troops. If our enemy is smart, they'll recognize their disadvantage at the checkpoint, and they'll retreat outside the mountains. After that, they'll probably attack with their armored cavalry. The moment those troops come charging in, they'll be sure of their victory, and they'll let their guard down. That's when you'll pull the ground out from under them using these. We call them hand grenades.
Just as Tsukasa predicted, we're going to win.
What happened here?
I can't believe it!
We must retreat. Everyone, fall back to Buckwall, now!
Hear me, my legions! We must terminate the rebels infesting Findolf! We embark on this mission in the name of the Northern Mountains, red with the blood of these traitors! We will measure our loyalty by the height of the enemy's bodies as we stack their corpses. Then we will burn them all until there is nothing left but ash! This is what happens to those who preach insurrection! Show yourself, rebels!
Hear me, Azure Brigade! Rise up! You can reveal yourselves! Disclose your true identity!
I have a report, Rico! It appears Arclight and Bookwall have barricaded themselves inside their castle!
Tsukasa was right. It's just as he predicted.
What?
What?
They're going to destroy the castle.
Attention! This is an announcement for everyone in Bookwall! As you can see, hiding behind castle walls is going to be useless against the forces of the Seven Light Faith! We demand that you stop bearing arms against us and that you surrender to our forces immediately! Resistance will ultimately lead to your deaths!
Do you see a way out?
No, I don't. We can't win.
I'm here to report mission accomplished! Do we know how Shinobu's doing on her end?
No, not yet.
Duke Gustav! This fight's over! Our Azure Brigade has you surrounded! Once you surrender, your people will be rid of your rule. You have no army left to terrorize your subjects. They're free to pursue their lives in peace. You, however, will be held to account.
You truly believe my people are now free to pursue their lives? You're a bigger fool than I took you for. The fact is, all these people exist for one reason. They are only here to serve His Imperial Majesty. Your delusions of freedom and your stupid pride are an affront to the nobility! When I'm through with you, there'll be nothing left but dust in the wind!
Doesn't sound like he's planning to surrender.
He's gone totally mad. Time to finish this!
Roger that!
I'm all right.
Oh, brother. Obviously this guy won't go down easy. You ready?
You pathetic insects! My eyes!
You traitorous bastard! Your head is mine!
Worthless scum! You're calling me a traitor! Say goodbye now.
Did we get him?
At this point, I wouldn't assume that.
You worms with your disrespectful tricks. You think this will stop me? You have no idea the extent of my power.
I don't like the way this is going. Come on, we gotta get out!
I can't believe he just did that while he was still inside. What a fanatic.
That's one way to describe him. He had a pretty unique attitude about everyone's lives, including his own. People exist only to serve the Emperor?
Yeah, we're better off now that he's gone.
So, how's the city doing?
I've gotta say, there's not much chaos. People are sticking to the program while they rebuild. It looks like all your pre-planned relief efforts are paying off, big time.
That's good news. What happened to Gustav?
I wish I could tell you for sure. The fact is, we never found his body.
You think he's really gone?
I'll tell you, it's hard for me to believe that man would actually kill himself. But the members of the Azure Brigade are certainly going around trying to pronounce him dead. They've been parading through town, boasting that they're the ones responsible for... That's all I have to report at the moment. If you don't need me for anything else, I'm gonna head off.
Yeah, you should go have some fun.
Tell me, though, how's it working out with those two nobles?
I think we're on track. I have Mayor Hyzerad handling the negotiations.
This is so humiliating. Are you really going to do it? Pledge allegiance to them?
I'm afraid there's no other option. Their weapons have a technology that even the Imperial Workshop hasn't yet been able to develop. They also have the Haberbosch process, a magical technique to produce gunpowder from the air. Obviously, they're much more advanced than us on many levels. And it goes beyond that. All of the strategies and decisions I made in Rurik were written here before I even thought of them.
You know, those documents were penned by Tsukasa, an angel of the Seven Light Faith.
So you're telling me that this being had the power to access all of my thoughts before my orders had even been issued?
No way! Only a god could have that kind of power!
Right. And no human can prevail against a god. So I, Arclight, will...
This feels great. I really needed it.
It's like being caressed by flowers, blowing in a gentle breeze.
I know what you mean. Incredible. I can hear it in your voice, Lirul. You're totally into it. These oils? I was told they're a special aroma formula, used exclusively by the Empress, if you please. I shouldn't be using them then. That means they're reserved only for nobility. Don't worry, you've certainly earned a little pampering, don't you think? I heard you've been studying magic lately with Old Man Gale, right? Yeah.
This will interest you. These oils are made by Imperial mages using the power of spirits to extract their active ingredient.
Mages made these special oils? That's what I've been told. They certainly feel magical to me. How are you doing, Ringo? I heard you had a rough time. You should let them work the kinks out. Huh? Relax. Why are you so stiff?
You see, I'm not as pretty as all of you. And I mean, look at me. I don't have much of a figure either.
What's that got to do with anything? Come on, you totally own the cuteness category. How are we supposed to compete up against those smooth cheeks? It's not fair.
She's right, you know. It's a great big world, and lots of men would be more attracted to you than they are to us. Cute goes a long way.
I agree. My body is just ripped with muscles. It works for me, but sometimes I'm jealous of how soft you are.
I think you're cute as a button, and I don't wear any buttons, so that's really saying something. I'll be quiet now.
As for your figure, I have something passed down from my family. It's a massage technique that stimulates the growth of big breasts. Wanna try it?
Yeah.
Sounds intriguing. Are you sure it really works?
Well, I can tell you this. I get a lot more dates than I ever did before, and it didn't stop me from becoming a ninja.
Gonna try!
Me. I have to warn you, though. It might tickle a little bit at first. You start here, then you do this here. How are you gonna handle being with a man if you can't take this? Come on, relax, girl. You're not really comfortable being touched, are you? You have to get used to it sometime. I think you're left with what you figured out already.
Isn't there some other room they can go in?
I'm so sorry, Akatsuki. I didn't realize you were that sensitive. I've rarely worked on someone with your particular qualities. Your skin's so pale, it's almost transparent, and so soft that my fingers just sunk right in.
I'm still a kid!
Wow, this tea smells pretty good.
It's made from leaves grown only for the Imperial family. I heard the ladies were enjoying their aroma massage. We're being showered with every luxury that this world can possibly provide.
Sorry for the wait, boys, but we finally arrived.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is this a pack of goddesses?
You want to get punched?
Is that any way to speak to your future husband?
What were you thinking, Tsukasa? I could understand if it was Masato, but how could you throw me in with this pack of she-wolves?
I'm sorry, but to make sure we were protecting the head of the Seven Light Faith, I had no other choice.
Meaning what exactly?
Meaning you have to stay by Aoi's side day and night. She's your bodyguard.
Are we past that?
We may be welcome here now, but this was enemy territory just a few days ago. You never know who might be lurking. Why take a chance on you getting hurt?
So I have to live like this forever?
What happened to Liru? Wasn't she here a minute ago?
You look so
Yes,
handsome!
but she said she had to
And
leave
you're
to
pretty
go wash
cute. Can you
bandages
send
and
me a
sheets.
copy? I understand.
Sure.
It's part of the training she's required to do to control the spirits.
How does that work exactly?
It's a basic training drill.
You know
it has
what?
something to do
Thanks
with
for
removing
asking me out. It
impurities
really
using the
meant a
power
lot
of the
to me.
spirits.
Let's do it
That
again
must be the
sometime.
same kind of magic that was employed
Yeah,
when they created
that
the
sounds
aroma
good.
oils used in our massages.
This was a nice way to take a
According
day
to
off.
Gale,
Liru's quite amazing. With
This
just a
city's in
minimal
danger.
amount of formal training,
And
begun
when
to
you
sprout.
think about it, we don't know anything about her background. She's
Ringo?
a real mystery.
Yeah, there's something I
But
need
I'm
from
sure
you,
about
and
one
it's
thing.
important. We've had to deal with an awful lot of people here. And without question, she's been on our side since we first arrived. It's vital to our future.
That's
And you're
true.
the only one who can
It's
do
the
it.
Azure Brigade folks I'm not too confident
Of
of.
course I will.
Even when they put their lives at risk to fight on our side?
That
What
could
is
have
it
been
exactly?
an alliance of convenience. They needed our support while they tried to take down Gustav. We don't know what they'll do now that they've strengthened their position.
This is
Hey,
very
welcome
delicate.
back,
If
Ringo!
conflict does break out, lots of people could end up
How
getting
was your
injured
date?
or
Was it
killed.
successful?
Tsukasa,
It
do
was
you
actually
think we'll be
quite
able to
fun.
maintain
Oh,
an alliance
wow!
with the
This
Azure
is even
Brigade?
better than I imagined! If you get married and have babies, will you name one after me? How about
From what
Barry
I
if
know
it's a
right
boy,
now-
or Bernice if it's a girl?
Stop it, please.
There's no
Aw.
way.
Hey,
Peace.